Hello, 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 hello. I got here on time. That's surprising, given the problems that I was having with the camera, or at least with the capture card that I'm using, which seems to be malfunctioning for some odd reason. I don't know. It's working fine once you get it started. It needs some time to kind of warm up, I guess. I don't know. I have no idea. It's Sunday though. It's going to be a chill stream. We're not doing too much. Uh, we'll just be playing the game, doing what we've been doing for about 2 weeks now, which is finally getting this thing done. There's a few things that we need to keep in mind. One, this might very well be a laggy stream. Two, we do have to deal with mobs because this area is not safe. It's not spawn proofed at all, which normally shouldn't be a problem, but when working here we do need to keep in mind. And then yeah, it's going to be very much where are we going to start this tunnel. And I feel, first of all, we need to get rid of this overhang. I did fill up all the tanks, so we should be good for the rest of the area on the drill. See that? Let's just dip down here and there to kind of get a rough shape in. I like that. We can take this back and then we can just kind of blend it out a little bit. And like that. Then over here, we'll get rid of this little bit of gravel. Which, this is a very little bit of digging compared to what we have to do today. But that already done a ton better than what it used to be. Also, we should be putting on this little thing, so we don't have to run around and gather everything. Gotta watch out for the trains, but first of all, we need a whole lot of... Do I have any? Oh, I do. I've got plenty. We are just gonna span this until we're at the end, right there. So we're just gonna do 1, 2, 3. And just go like that. I hope we have everything that we need. I hope we don't run out of materials today. For the special reason that I want to just be finished with this. I don't want to deal with any more of the tunneling that we've been doing. A lot of this is gonna be either I'm gonna terraform over these or I'm gonna leave them as is, but I think my preference is gonna be terraforming for the sole reason that it's gonna look a bit cleaner. But yeah, we'll see what happens when we get there, because we do, like, the middle of the roof is gonna reach up 2 blocks higher, so it's pretty important. Pretty important. And this should mean the end of the tunnel. I'm gonna end it over here. We've never been this straight, which is fine. Happy with that. And I think this might as well be the end of the tunnel. So we'll grab some of these. I know it's a bit of a weird setup being diagonal, but we keep it, we make it work. We've made it work for the rest of the tunnel. So why not this one, this part? If we do, wait a minute. Did I make a mistake? Oh yeah, these are not lined up whatsoever. These ain't lined up whatsoever. This is the one. So these all need to come one forward. Now let's do that. Let's take it down to 2. Beautiful. Part of the reason why we've been doing a lot of tunnel streams is that this is the only area my computer doesn't crash in, or at least doesn't fully render out like 2 frames. I've been having some issues, and I've dialed it down to the CPU being the problem, being the bottleneck. I don't know why. I mean, it should be able to handle it perfectly, but might just have to upgrade it. Maybe it's just at the end of its time. That does mean that for next week, not next week's video, but 2 weeks time, we might have some more framey bits in the episode. I don't want to. I've been trying to work around it. Recording in shorter stints, recording less material. Right, so actually like taking I don't know, thinking about what I record instead of just recording an entire build session. I'm now recording just the roof, for instance, or just the walls, just the building, just me putting in windows. But on the other hand, that makes it so that I'm losing a lot of material, a lot of footage, a lot of stuff that I would usually use to fill in some gaps where I need them to. But yeah, no, we'll figure it out. I'll get a new CPU one day. I just don't know when. And I feel like this is okay, so we do kind of want to support as much as we want. So I think we go with this one. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we'll. I kind of like it being in there for some reason. And then this is gonna be that, and then we're working on that block right there, which does mean that we're gonna have to support all of this, which I'm not the biggest fan of. Again, make it work. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we go 1 back. Not a 1. Oh, good. And then we can do similar. Wait a minute. Wait, no, yeah, that's 1. Wait a second. It's yeah. It's this, and then up here, and then this should be 1, 2. Also, what pickaxe am I using? That's fortune. I don't need fortune. Yeah, I kind of like it being more encased into the wall, as if it's actually supporting something. Now for these, I don't know. Let's do this. We'll get the walls in first, and then we'll see where we need to support it afterwards. But this one, we need to definitely support. So we're gonna do this. All right. I think that's our. Why does it seem so off? I don't know why. It lines up perfectly. Is it because it's like half in the wall, half not in the wall? It lines up. Anyway, we do one back, right? So we do one back and then 2, 2. Yeah. So one back, 2, 2. It's fine. I don't know why it's tripping me up so much. We don't know why, but we'll work around it. Boom. Come on. Here we go. Doing what we've been doing for 2 weeks. Also, we need to get to that town, so I think from now on, we're going to be working on, after this is done, right? We're going to be working on lumber more, getting some more life in there, because I need to run the wood farms. I've been running out for a while now, so, and I've been running them for however much I need, but it's better to just stock up, I think. So we'll do that from next week on, I guess. Just like actually planning the town, getting it ready, building it, stuff like that. Designing some buildings. I think that's gonna be solid stream content. I think that might actually be like some good content to turn into either some shorts or whatever. Since the roof video is doing so well, I think I might just put out. I'm not saying like tutorials, but like videos on how my mind works when designing certain buildings or certain towns. Because there's two things that I'm comfortable with, saying that I'm pretty good at, is roofs. I think my roofs are solid. Well, better be solid. But I think my roofs are pretty good, design-wise. Not only in how decorative, because I do think that on the on the fact that like decoration aside, I could do a little more, but I do think that like the shape and like how I use the roofs is a good is a solid 10, I would say. Maybe not 10, maybe like 9 or an 8.5. And then also like how roads go, right? And how we get around the city. I think that's also something that not only from me being I feel like that it's correct, I guess. But then again, I might as well just maybe use dirt so we can take it away later easily. Yeah, no. I think the road setups that I'm done is very much a thing that I can do because I've been walking around old roads since I was born, basically. So like a town layout and a city layout kind of comes natural, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm not a civil engineer, but I do know how to lay out a good town. Let's do so that if I do that, that's gonna take out everything. Let's do that. Okay. Okay, we're just taking everything out here. I know that dirt needs to go, but still. Honestly, I might just put the dirt on the outside of the whole thing, mostly because I can, and the support for when we're building might be useful. Just to have a reference to place a block against, basically. Wait a minute. Yeah, no, that shouldn't work. You joke. And then the rest is just dirt. The rest is just dirt. Alrighty. Good. So we're gonna leave behind like single blocks which we can easily take up using like just along the way. Gotta get back up the scaffolding because that thing is gonna kill me. Alrighty. Wait, there's no blocks left behind. That's nice. Never mind. Spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. Yeah, let's first of all. Oh no, it's right here. So let's follow. I think it's. Wait a minute. Yeah, let's follow this setup over here, and we'll just kind of stretch it across. This is probably going to be taken away, but this is going to help us build up the walls if necessary. I've also been thinking if the layout of the tunnel allows me, that being said, like the layout of where the supports are, we might put in some windows or like a glass wall in here so that we can kind of see outside of the sinkhole. That's what I'm calling this, sinkhole. But we'll have to see how the tunnel layout turns out to kind of just fit in this area. That's the major question. There we go. Oh god, that's a train and a half. Good. So that is supposed to be, that's the tunnel shape. With the shape done, we take care of the walls, of course. We need some light first. Just gonna put in some light in the middle. Expect some lighting updates, so we might get some lag. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Okay. I hope I repaired my diamond shovel, because otherwise we're gonna have an issue. I mean, not really. We've got XP farms everywhere. Got XP, plenty of XP farms. Da-da-da. Grab the dirt first, since I have my shovel in my hand. And take care of the stone as well. Alrighty then. Always got to keep looking ahead for trains, because again, we don't want to die. Alrighty then, we're nearly halfway, so. Alrighty. I don't think I have enough. Oh no, I probably do, but I don't think I might be short on zinc. So, cause since I really haven't gotten new zinc for stream, I should have, but I haven't. Which is a bummer, but I'll figure it out, I guess. So for this, we are gonna go all the way down. I do feel like, oh, this is gonna go far down. Okay. But I do want to be, I do want this to be supported all the way down, so maybe we do that now, since we're here. So we'll do you, you, and then you're going down, since you want this to look as clean as possible. Since we want this to be as clean as possible, we want this... Oh, dude, I didn't even go all the way down with these ones. Maybe having this in the offhand might help, but I don't think it will. Okay, so that's that, and then this one goes down, which is... I think this is the last bit, right? The last pillar we need. If this one connects clean to the ground, which is this, right? Boom, boom, boom. Now we can just 1, 2, come on, 3. Boom. Great. Making sure everything is level, or at least as level as we can get it. 1, 2, 3. Before we keep going. One, 2, 3. I know we're putting one wall before the other one, but I'm fine with that. It's not like I'm gonna miss these blocks that are behind here. I've got enough deep slate, and I found a recipe that we can use to make a new deep slate as well. So we're good. Good on the deep slate. Good on the deep slate. 2. Oh no, that's 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Right, and that's it. That's the wall we want to follow. Oh my god, I hate those. Did I go all the way up? Yes, I did. Okay. What you need. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Alrighty, now we can do the lower end of the wall. Boom, boom. It's very much turned into like an automatic. Like I don't have to think about it anymore. these tunnels, that is. Right? It's very much a system that's been turned into the building of the tunnels has very much turned into like a system, and I've gotten used to, which fairly makes it a lot easier since I don't really have to think about it. Kind of just the next step we do have to think about getting the lights in place, but then it's from there on out it's easy breezy. Also, I shouldn't make these mistakes. Definitely not this close. Let's see how much zinc I have. Not enough, that's for sure. Let's do that. I'll keep those 49 pieces in my inventory for if I need them. But for now, we'll just do this. Just bumping heads against the wall. Bumping heads. Alrighty. Now, for the less exciting part, we're gonna get some of you, then a whole lot of you. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put a lamp. That's 5, right? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lamp. 4, 5. Lamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lamp. 4, 5. Lamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hope I'm correct. I'm not miscounting, because that would be devastating. 5. Lamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. It's not every day that you get to get a perfect match on a tunnel like these. Sometimes it's like 4 end blocks, sometimes it's 7, because you don't want these pillars, because everywhere where a lamp is going to be like a industrial iron pillar, basically, or a support, and you don't want these supports to be too close to the edge or to the end of the tunnel. I don't like if it's like a 1 or 2 block spacing between. So when it lines up like this, it's beautiful. Then over here we do have a little window that we can use if we wanted to. Maybe we, not necessarily window, but we leave that part open. We still put in the roof of the tunnel. Maybe we even go so far as putting on a little lip so that we can get a little waterfall down. While we're working on these, we might as well get the pillars in. or at least the start of the pillars, so that we don't have to go afterwards. We have to figure things out. Bum 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 bum. Okay, and I think these are some of the last ones. Yep. It's about 2 stacks and a little bit to get across. It's gonna be about 2 stacks to get across. 4 or 5, so that should get us across this entire thing. This should like make us do. This should make do. This should be fine for the next. I think I'll have everything to get across. Alrighty. Okay, okay, this is not good. I need to focus on placing stuff. Nope. Three. So here, okay, so I'll leave this open for now, right? Because I feel like we can do something pretty fun with this. If not, we can always close it up, right? How did I miss this one block? There we go. And after this, it's the other side, and then the roof. That's it. That's very much it. Oh, if I'm done with this early, I might work on a follower alert, which I think would be fun. But that's only if I get this done early enough. Let's see if I can get ourselves some supports in here. First of all, let's get you out so that we can take care of this guy. And that guy. Because there are guys, and we need to take care of guys. And then I think... I'm not going to count that, but the moment we got stone, we're going to stop. supporting ourselves, or adding supports ourselves. So this one is like the last support basically that we're putting in. Dun, 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 dun. These are good. Like, we don't actually need to dig down with these because they're already gonna be clean to the floor. Yeah, fairly easy. Look at that. We got support for the tunnel. Now it's just diggy diggy again. Making sure that we get everything. Now we're just doing what we did on the other side, and just on this side. Hello, Yummy. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Last little tunnel. I mean, the last tunnel we're working on. But for now. Although, no, not true. But we can do that one today as well. The last little bit. I'm good. I'm good. I wouldn't say lazy, but it wasn't a Minecraft filled Sunday. I don't know. I keep running into issues with my computer. I've been troubleshooting again, and I've got it dialed down. I've got 2 issues, right? Not gonna buy a challenge today. Oh, you're fine. You can do it whenever you like. But I'm running into 2 issues. One, I don't have the capacity of USB space. Not space. I've got USB ports over, but I don't have the bandwidth of USB for what I need. So I need to figure out a way to get some of the more heavy stuff off of my computer, or at least off of the USB controller. So that's one issue that I'm not looking forward to fix, because either that means a $200 capture card, which I'm not a fan of, or it's gonna be a new motherboard, which sure, it's fine, not that expensive, not $200 worth. But then again, I also don't want to buy oh god, what kind of an image is that? It's kind of funny though. I like it. I like it. I was in mid-sentence though. wasn't mid-sentence. Oh god. And now I forgot what sentence that was in. Oh wait, what? Huh? Why did I break? Oh, is it because it was 50-50 and it just didn't? Weird. We'll look at it. But so it's either motherboard or capture card. Capture card is gonna run me $200 to $300. Motherboard is gonna be cheaper if I go for something similar to what I have now. Guessing something. Yeah, I kind of do. Won't disagree with that one. But yeah, the motherboard would be less expensive if I go for something similar than what I have now, but that wouldn't fix the problem because it would be similar. So I would have to upgrade sufficiently with a better USB controller on it, and just in general more USB capability. And I don't think that's in budget as well. So still thinking about that one. And the other issue that I'm having is the game is so laggy, not because of any graphical issues or any RAM issues. It's the CPU is capping out. I think I can show you. Oh, it's not that bad today, but it's is there anything that can dox me in here? Don't think so. Right? No. Okay. It's not that bad. Let me show you. So right now we're somewhere around like 70 or 80%, which is fine. When I'm streaming, is fine. When I start recording, that jumps to 100 and it stays at 100, which is a problem. It just throttles at 100 and it just stays there, right? It's very big problem because I cannot record like that. It's getting too framey. It's getting too just laggy in general. So I might have to upgrade the CPU as well. I don't know why it's doing what it's doing. And it's only when I'm recording as well, which, yeah, quite problematic. I think it might be an encoding issue, but again, I don't know how I would fix it. Without upgrading the CPU. So that's what I've been doing today. That's what I've been comparing prices. I've been seeing what I can do, how I can upgrade long term as well, so that it's future proof, my investment, and just trying to upgrade in a way that I don't, when buying a new system or a new, like let's say next year or in a couple of years I want to upgrade the graphics card, I don't have to then also upgrade the rest that I've already upgraded, right? That's what I want to avoid. Which I think is a fair way of thinking about it, but it's not that easy when it comes to budget work. Because we're still on a budget. I don't want to invest a whole lot of money in this because I'm not getting a whole lot of money out of it. Which seems like a very crude thing to say about a hobby. But it's still a hobby, and it's not worth, or at least to me, it's not worth thousands of dollars or thousands of euros for a system that's gonna get upgraded eventually. I'd rather spend the big monies on tech that I will use for a long time, like cameras and stuff, which sounds weird when I say it, but the cameras will go from system to system, right? If I get another USB to do the gumball machine setup that we have over there, the gumball machine is going to be there when, or at least I hope the gumball machine is still going to be there when we upgrade the PC indefinitely, right? So that's kind of my mentality. I'd rather spend the money on getting tech that I will be using in the next 3 years, whereas the computer is gonna get an upgrade when I got the big funds for it. And I don't want temporary costs to be too high. So we're looking for a way. That's also something I've been looking at. I want to see if I can do USB over IP, which would allow me to plug in the webcams into a. This is gonna. Okay, this all sounds very nerdy, right? This is all the gear talk that I've been doing, right? This is what I do for a hobby, right? I look at this kind of stuff also but I've been looking at IP over USB over IP, which, if you don't know what that is, right? In its most basic form, let me look up an image. Is come on, give me a good image. Come on, good image. A good example of a USB over IP adapter. Come on. Open image in a new tab, maybe? That's way too small an image. Way too small an image. All right, this is kind of what I'm looking for. But yeah, this is what is interesting me at the moment. These are USB over IP, which you have. This is the male one. This goes into your computer. You plug in an Ethernet cable and you send it over your network, over your local network. And then on the other hand, you have a female connector, which let's say webcam or your whatever plugs into, right? This is one device. So that means that it does the same as your webcam cable, but it just extends it over network. And that has the benefit of it can go a way longer distance. So I could be placing a webcam at the other side of the street if I wanted to, and it would still work. So that's interesting. But you also have devices that do internet over IP, and they look kind of like this. Which can I zoom in on this? I don't think I can. I can. They kind of look like this. And what this is, it's basically a big a big hub for USB devices that you send over network to wherever you want. Any device connected to that network can access any of the devices that are on here. Meaning, if I put, let's say this is an 8-port device. If I put 8 webcams on here, this device does all the heavy work. So it would not infringe on whatever USB capabilities my computer has. The problem with these is they're very expensive. It's like $600 for the 8 device one. So this is not a temporary solution. This is if I ever have a solid setup with more USB than I can ever imagine, I'm going for one of these. But yes, this is very much something I'm looking into, and slightly excited about, which is again a very nerdy thing to say, but it is a thing that I say a lot. 5. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh god. 5. Right? Yeah, wait, 1, 2, 3. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just checking if we're still lining up. 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Good. I see Spooter. Hello, Mr. Spooter. Thank you, Mr. Spooter. Honestly, let's do this the smart way. Just grab a bunch of these, put you in the offhand, and go this way. Go at it like this. I also need like a small rack mount. If I ever do IP stuff, I want to have a small rack mount, because I think that having everything mounted in a rack allows you to work a lot cleaner. Might just be overkill for a home setup, but I do believe in working clean. It doesn't have to be a big rack. It doesn't have to be like a full-on 19-inch network data rack, but it can be like an 8 or 10-inch small little rack where you can put stuff in. I think that would help you be a lot cleaner. But then again, future problems. Future are these. These solutions are not in the books right now. 1, 2, 3. Oh god. Let's do that. Bum 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 bum. I might also just look into high-end cameras that go over Ethernet. Mostly because that, well, one, they would consider a bit of lag. It would entice some lag, but or some delay, not lag, delay between me and the camera. But depending on what you use the camera is for, that might not be a problem. But for now on, it's mostly just looking at USB stuff, how we can fix that problem, get over that hurdle, get over the hurdle of the CPU, and most of all, just go with what we have, access to, and what we can cheap out on. what we can do on a budget is gonna be the whole point of this endeavor. Oh, it's raining. Wait, is it? Oh, it is raining. Let's grab some dirt while we're at it. Put that up here. And then also put that, maybe we get our first blocks in here first, and then we'll put in some dirt here so that we can have a reference to work on. Yeah, now it's just a matter of us taking away all these blocks and replacing them with what we need to replace them with. It's a very easy process if you think about it. If we don't get hit by trains. Okay. This is the downside of working with scaffolding on a diagonal, is you tend to fall off. Okay. We got to the end. Oh, wait. Before we do anything, and we get 2 wrong, we should get these correct. Tunnel. Almost at the end. There we go. Beautiful. Other side. Here we go. think we are nearly done. Not with the tunnel, but with this little segment. There we go. Nope, the wrong block. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 of those, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 of those again. Okay. Now we get rid of the rest of these. Which this is fine, but still want to keep it as clean as possible. That's what we're here for. Okay, so here we do have a small little problem, so we'll get most of this gone, and then we'll add a little bit of support on top of here. We'll get rid of that in a second, but most of all, we need a nap. Most of all, we need a little nap. It's always surprising to me how long this actually takes just to do one tunnel. It's surprising how long this takes, to me at least. Let's do this side first. Get all the digging down for this segment, and then we'll see about filling in. This is the most exciting thing we'll do today. It's just digging. Don't think that's very encouraging to the people who are watching stream or who are lurking, but it is. Very much a slow process. We are nearly done though. Like in between this and then just putting in the roof and the supports, I think we're halfway done with the tunnel. Let's get these in first while we're at it. While we're at it. We get the last bit over here so that we can use it whenever we need it. So here, this is why we put the dirt up. So now we don't have to waste any time. We can just pass by, place our blocks, and just keep going. Of course, we need to place them correctly, or place the correct block. That's an easy fix. Okay, maybe not that easy. Maybe I'm not in like full focus mode today. Maybe not full focused mode. I've also been thinking of making some create games. You know how we made the board games back in earlier this year, I guess, but like last year. I kind of want to see if I can make some create-based games. I've got a few that I think might be pretty cool. It would have to be pure create though, so. I don't know how open people would be to that. I mean, to playing it, obviously. Maybe that's something we can do later on. Instead of doing the alerts, we can see if we can use some of the create mechanics to make a game. So I do think that create lends itself to a solid game system, right? Because you've got all the belts, right? So we can easily move items. Plus, outside of that, we have some cool things to calculate certain elements of the game. Right? We can link stuff from across the room, which is also very handy. You don't have to worry about large item redstone lines. On the other hand, how laggy is it going to be on a server to make a game like that? Because my immediate idea, my brain immediately went to the little disc game that you see a lot at bars, where you've got like a game board with a barrier in the middle with a little slot in it, and you've got a rubber band, and you have to shoot the discs in between the slot, and then whoever ends up with the least amount of discs on their side wins. My mind immediately went to that. Then again, we would have to do like we'd have to have a random element to it. That's one, which is easy enough to introduce, right? We've got create. We can do pretty much anything. But still, that random element is still going to be random. So we do want that to be random. Alrighty. It's 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. I think that the rest is dirt, right? Yeah. So we can take care of these. Kind of gotta wait until the smoke goes out. Alright, let's do that, and then the rest we'll do with the pickaxe and the shovel. Just gonna get rid of the bulk of this. Get rid of the bulk of the whole thing, and then we'll see what happens with the rest. When we get to it. There we go. And that should take us near the end. 1, 2. Now we can just take care of both sides. I'll probably just go one side and then the other side on the way back before getting the rest. Right, that's this side, and then a little bit of stone on this side as well. Yeah, it's mostly dirt from here on out, I think. Mostly dirt, I think. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Then it's just filling this in with limestone, and we're there. And I think with this side, and then last little bit over here, we should be... Oh, of course we've got gravel coming through. We are gonna have to go and fly over, see if to see if we can get these to look good from the top as well, because I think we've left a lot of holes in the roof, in the stone front of the roof, which is fine. We can patch them, but we're gonna have to take a look at them for sure. Gonna have to take a look. Also would love to like get every block, no, not forget one. That'd be great. Not forgetting a block would be great. And that's how the cookie crumbles. If you keep all the blocks in place, you don't have to go around hatching holes. Or taking away blocks. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Can we cover, or at least cross this gap smoothly? Feel like we can. Feel like we can. You know what this what would look good in that hole? It's just some girders. I feel like that would be solid, a solid, not window, but like safety barrier type of thing. so that we can still see outside, but not fly through it when exiting a train at high velocity. Okay, are we? Okay, it's not nighttime. Don't know why I thought it was nighttime, but it's not. So we can keep going. This is gonna need to be patched up though. So we are gonna have to get some stone and just go across here. Which is fine. Might not look as natural. We're gonna try and make it look as natural as we can, of course, but might not be the most natural thing. Maybe we use dirt. See? Maybe we just make it look like a dirt patch in the mountain. We'll see. We'll see what we do. But this is the last little stretch that we have to do now. If we cross this little gap, we're almost done. Boom. Like that. Like this. And yeah, almost there. Almost there. It's surprising that I haven't added stuff to my inventory since we started these tunnels, all the way back at the start, or at the end where we actually started with the red tunnel. And I'm gonna be honest, it's surprising that I didn't have to refill on any materials. It's surprising, truly is. Truly is. I really thought that I would have to have forgotten stuff. Truly. I forget stuff all the time, and apparently in this project I didn't. Given the fact that there's not that many different blocks, but also like quantities, I'd never ran out of stuff, which is also very surprising given the amount of limestone that's in one of these tunnels. I guessed correctly. I guessed correctly. Probably overguessed by a mile, but it's better to have too many in your pockets than too little. Believe me when I say that is true. Can I reach that block? I can. And that's the end of this tunnel. Well, we can, if we wanted to, give this a little bit of a touch up. Just to hide a bit of that limestone on this side. Now let's see if we can get these supports in. Do I have supports? Maybe that's what I'm running out of. Supports. Yeah, okay. No more supports. No more supports. We do have iron though. If I do that, go into my backpack. Stone cutter, supports, plenty of supports. Plenty of supports. Okay, also nap. It's nap time. Ish nap time. Okay, let's do. So it's 1, 2. I think it's backwards, forwards. That's backwards, forwards, right? If you doubt yourself, double check yourself. Backwards, forwards. I was correct. So it's 1, 2, backwards, forwards. 1, 2, backwards, forwards. For continuity's sake, making sure every tunnel's the same. Like that, backwards, forwards. Boom, backwards, forwards. Boom, 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 backwards, forwards. Backwards, forwards. Every time I switch sides, I do kind of have to think about, am I correct? Because I switch sides. Brain has to compute, and computing is hard sometimes. Believe me, it is. Very much is. Backwards, forwards. Backwards, forwards. Boom, boom, boom. And then we just have to do the connection bit, and that's it. Then we get to go over ground, not underground, but over ground. Make sure everything looks nice from top view, and that's it. Let's get rid of some blocks that we're not going to use anymore. Let's put those back into the inventory. We'll grab all the panels that we have. We'll also grab all the half panels that we have, because those are going to be useful. And then it's a matter of doing 1, 2, 3. Then we'll start out. Nope. Over there. Over there. Oh yeah. Have to do that, what, a couple more times. There we go. Nope. Nope. Dude, I'm gonna be so happy when this is done. I'm so done building tunnels. So done with tunnels. Although I am in process of thinking about a new town, which means, okay, so I have 2 locations in mind. One location would mean lots of tunnels, which I'm not looking forward to. The other would be lots of bridges, which I'm also not a huge fan of, because it's over like actual, it's not ravines and stuff, it's actual like ocean and like water. So bridges would make sense. The problem with building in water is just it takes so much time. so inefficient to build in water, you know? Did a bit of went a bit off script there, but it was mostly because, well, one, train was coming, two, gotta mix it up sometimes to keep it interesting. Ooh, we're actually running out of industrial iron. Well, not really, given we're standing on it, but you know. One, two, three, four, five more, and then we're done with the tunnel, or at least the tunnel interior. Haven't really spoken about the exterior yet. Well, no, I have, but you know. See, this is what I want to do over here. One, I want to change these to half slabs. Why? Because it makes sense. Well, not those. Those could stay as they were. It's mostly these. Boom, 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 boom. Let's grab some half slabs. Let's do that, 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 and that. You know what? No. Get rid of this, right? And so these, we're going to extend them with... with that. And that way we can actually just get some support in here. Get like a little cagey feeling here by using some of these. That way we can still look outside, but it's supported somehow. And it protects people from climbing outside. And then my idea would be like getting some type of waterfall in here and breaking it at this point, at this level, right? It's kind of the idea that I'm having. So I'm probably going to get rid of these and just build up a little wall. So what we'll do, get rid of these for now. And we'll do these. No, you know what? Screw it. Screw it. Since we're already going off script, let's go off script entirely. Right, and that's gonna force the water to come down here, which is fine. It's kind of what we want, to be honest. And then we can get rid of all of this and use this kind of tunnel that we're creating So we'll have a little waterway coming down and then break up here. So water will flow over here and over here, and we'll break against the little wall that we've got going. It's always one of them that I misplace. Always one. Or 3 or 4. Sure, why not? Two more. There we go. There we go. Keep it steady. Nope. Nope. Not steady at all. Not steady at all. The last little bit. Boom. Now we get all of these. No, God. But I have to do shift. You gotta shift click. And that's the light at the end of the tunnel. Boom. Tunnel done. Now let's fill this in. I think we'll just go with dirt. I think that makes kind of makes sense. It kind of feels like it's encroaching into the area, so it makes sense for it to be dirt, in my opinion. So we'll go with dirt. We've got plenty of it as well, so should be able to get some solid ground in here. Dirt, 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 dirt. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, today is not a block placing day apparently. Although, don't really have block placing days these days. I can't seem to get into like a solid rhythm, which is kind of annoying, but it works. Okay, so that's yeah, sure, why not? Now we'll grow into it. So here we have to think this, how is this kind of situated? So if we want it to come from there, right, we'll probably get down in here. So we'll probably get like a here of sorts, and then go like in here. Because we're thinking of like the path of least resistance, and then we'll go into like here, right? So this kind of takes into this rock, and then it meets that rock and says, oh, no, we'll go this way, which is fine. And then from here we'll go down one, and we'll go like this, which again is fine, but we do want it to be like a bit more outstretched like that, and then we can add some more. That kind of looks okay, and then over here we'll just need to make sure that we're actually funneling into here, I guess. Which should be fairly easy by just going up a little at an angle that is I do want it to come from like here somewhere, so that is fine. Then we'll go to a more, I want it to start out as like a single stream, so very much like a little trickle of water that's filling up a little basin. The question is, where do we want it? I think this is a good spot though. Have it come from here, right? It goes all the way down there. Let's just try it. We'll see what goes. That's kind of what I hope for. It's very much that small trickle of water that I'm going for. And then over here, we'll just have to go down again, I guess. I don't mind it going down, like making almost a cliff, because that's kind of what water does, right? And we're gonna clean this up, so I really don't mind. But most of all, we want it to be as natural as we can. So if we do that, then we get rid of you, and then these. That should allow us to really get into that. Yeah. I like that. I like the shape of the little trickle that we have, the little S-bend that we have, and then over here, that's fine. Let's say it's been weighting down as here as well. So this is gonna be a little less sharp of a rock. Right, that makes sense. And then over here as well, since it's started to curve out, so we'll do that. Same goes for this little bit. Yeah, that looks good. Good enough. Again, it's a small detail. It's not something that is gonna be looked at extensively. I do want to see if I can get some more hidden sources of water. So like that. Just to fill in that gap a little more. which I know it's a bit cheating, but it does help. I kind of want to hide one over there. Maybe we hide it there. Yeah, that works. That works. There's also the patchy gravel. I think it's this one that we want to fill in. There's another one. It's aside from this one, there's another patch of gravel that we want to fill in, but I forgot where. I think it was somewhere. No. Pretty sure there was one. Was it this? No, there's no gravel in. Oh, right here. Gravel. Let's do that. Let's keep it like this. Sure, that looks as natural as we can get it. Alright, that means tunnel done. All the tunnels done. That's crazy. That's actually pretty cool. So for next stream, I'm gonna end stream here. That because I don't have the time to start a new project. Not even to test stuff out. So for next stream, before we end stream, I'm gonna get rid of this little bit of dirt. We don't want that here. But yeah, we're gonna either start on the town of Lumbermore, or we're gonna look into some more upgrades for our stream. Haven't you considered using biome mods? No, I like the biomes that we have so far. Minecraft been adding a lot more biomes, and I think that's solid. So I've played with biomes of plenty before, and it gets pretty laggy loading all the biomes. They add a lot of particle stuff and stuff like that, and my computer already can't handle the create stuff, so let alone biome of plenty. On the other hand, it also depends on the mod pack that we're using. If the mod packs allow me, or at least tailor to more biomes, I will surely play on them, but not in this pack. Not in this pack. I don't think it's necessary. I didn't think it has. It depends on the biome pack that you use, though. I know biome of plenty does, since it adds a lot of particles, and it can get tough on rendering. Depending on the system that you have, of course, depending on what hardware that you use, what settings. And what other mods that you have installed. It depends on a lot of factors, but it can induce some lag. You're here at the wrong time, though. Thank you for coming in and taking the time to ask a question, but I was about to end stream because I just did what I set out to do in stream. I finished up. I can show you. Well, I enjoy your videos, but don't have time to watch them all. Keep up your work. Sure, the algorithm will pick them up. Thank you. That's actually a really good compliment. That's a nice compliment. But we worked on this tunnel. This is the last stretch of tunnel that we had to do. So we did this entire thing in 2 hours. We've also done plenty of other tunnels. I can show you the map. We've done this entire stretch in about 2 weeks. So 2 streams a week. So this entire stretch has been tunnel designed. So we have this one in week 1. We did this. And then week 2 we did the first stretch. And then week 3 we did today. So lots of tunnels have been done. For next stream, I'm thinking of doing either a OBS stream where we work on some alerts, or we are gonna work on some creative design stuff for me, because I like doing weird stuff in Create, and I kind of need some more inspiration. But that being said, thank you for being here. I truly hope that all of you have a good week next week. Hope your week starts out well. And I'll see you all in the next stream, which is Thursday. Thursday, same time. It's 7:30 Central European time. And yeah, I'll see you all then. Bye.